A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe. Masquerasi. Let us take a look on interesting stories developing in the nation of Zimbabwe. Majara Jairus says Christopher Mutsvangwa advancing his interests. It appears his stance against ongoing land evictions has won the day. Mutsvangwa is currently in hibernation following his unceremonious removal from his ministerial position by Mnangagwa. So we need to take a look at the strength of Christopher Mutsvangwa at this moment in time. Christopher Mutsvangwa can actually force some things to happen, because remember, he was removed from the Ministry of War Veterans, and he has already started creating a narrative that the evictions which are happening, which are targeting mostly the war veterans who benefited land from what do you call it, from Hondo Eminda, and together with their children, their youths, and their supporters. He is managing to convince them that he was removed from the ministerial position because of his stance against this operation. So a lot is happening. A lot is happening within ZANU-PF, and a lot of MPs are not happy. A lot of big wigs within ZANU-PF are not happy. People are equally not happy because of these evictions which are happening, because they've targeted very serious ZANU-PF supporters, and everybody is asking questions. Why is this happening? Why are these people being targeted and being removed from the only pieces of land which they own? And the major question is, why is the government not regularizing the stay of these people? So it's something very interesting, Team Zimbabwe, something very interesting. We need to take a look onto this report. This is a Daily News report which says government puts a hold to land evictions. And this comes after a lot of clashes have been reported. So according to the newspaper, they say the government has suspended with immediate effect the mass evictions of families who settled on state land and local authorities' land around the country. And they've done it temporarily. We do not know if they are going to continue with these evictions, if they are going to proceed at a later date with these evictions. What will be the motivation for them to continue? So speaking to Newsday, the minister or the ministerial committee that was spearheading the evictions, Justice Minister Ziyambi confirmed that they had agreed to temporarily hold the campaign pending a review of the blitz. This follows sharp criticism of the exercise, and to curb the sprouting of illegal settlements in both urban and rural areas from many stakeholders, including ZANU-PF structures. So ZANU-PF structures have been robbed in because they are also affected. So the other areas which are being said are sprouting, these are areas where people have been there for more than 20 years. How can you say somebody who has been there since 2004, how can you say that person is part of the illegal settlements which are sprouting? Where have you been for the past 20 years as a government? ZANU-PF is in power. If it has been in power, they were failing to deal with these matters. And what have they done to make sure that people are getting land? All those issues are very, very important. So you cannot stay for around 20 years to then come and say we are dealing with a particular matter. Where were you all this while? So those are very important issues, Team Zimbabwe. These are very, very concerning matters, because we now have Masabuko already recognized in such areas, and they are recognized by the government, and the same government, I do not know what is happening, but I believe this story is going to cause a lot of trouble, a lot of stories, and it is not going to be easy for the regime to continue in such a way. So, I mean, we'll continue watching, we'll continue to see how the regime is going to maneuver this around, and how they're going to win this battle, but it's shameless. Zviri kunyadzisa zviri kuitika.